Allow me to clear your mind.
Hello, my name is Data. Hope you're doing well. This is it, the Bestiary, all Act 1 bosses in Path of Exile 2, which is a really great game. And if you're struggling with some of the bosses, hopefully this will help you out. We're going to start out with Bestiary of the Rotten Pack, the first boss that you will encounter. Actually not that difficult to fight. The zone is in Clearfell. The damage type is physical and cold. Default abilities are fire, frost shards, and spikes that pop out, so be careful of that all over. Lots of ranged attacks. And some of the special abilities are multiple frost rings that erupt out of the ground and become ice spikes. Phase 2 starts at about 80%. She brings Feeding Frenzy, Rotten Chill, and Frost Swell. There's 3 special abilities. Here come those wolves. Here come the ice spikes. She's pretty tough at a lower level, which is what you'll be facing her at as the first boss. Up next is going to be the Devourer in the zone, the Mud Burrow. This guy keeps popping in and out of the ground and does physical and chaos damage. Default attack is fiery blood projectiles at the player and your minions. It's going to take them out pretty quick. They're not super fast, so you should be able to time those. Special abilities are eruptions and summon tail. It starts at about 75% of the phase. And the tail slam. The tail slams and summons insects and poison barrage. Sprays parts of the arena with poison. You can see some there. I try to avoid it.
The raven always outsmarts the worm.
And for the next boss, we have Bramblegast in the zone, the Grellwood. You kind of get trapped in here. Default attack is 2 sweeps and a lunging bite. Be very careful. The special abilities are Volatile Orb. Throws an orb at you. Vine Sunder. Ruptures the ground, so be careful. Roll a lot. And Vine Screech. Vines from the ground and they come and they slam the player. Volatile Vines, which create moving explosive balls, which are those purple things chasing me around. Volatile Slam. Another tough and fun boss.
It's a pity to end you, monstrous weed.
When you make it to the Red Veil, you're going to run into the Rust King. Takes a moment to spawn in, and he has a lot of add-ons or ads, minions at his disposal. He does mainly physical damage, and he'll attack the player with a swipe of the left hand, so be very careful. And there's a lot of minions that he commands in here. Shards that'll track the player, called command shards. There's Sword Scatter. Careful of that one. Shard Whip. He turns his whip and starts throwing stuff at you. Rust Volley. And Eternal Army. Yeah, he has a lot of help in his battle, so be very careful. You can see there's all kinds of danger everywhere. Alright, let's finish this battle out.
Very loud and very dull.
The Rotten Druid is coming up next in the Grim Tangle zone. You're going to be forced into an arena, and be careful and roll a lot. Physical and chaos is the main damage type, and another default attack is firing projectiles at you and swiping with his arm. Some of the special abilities are teleport He'll teleport around the arena to keep on the move. Barrage. He'll point the staff at you and release erupting things that will destroy you, and fungal slam, another AoE damage, and rock smash. He's going to throw a big boulder at you. And summon vines. He'll slam the staff in the ground and lunge towards you and create a lot of damage.
Or some such nonsense.
Asenia, the Praetor's Concert. It's tough to get into the tomb of the concert, but the damage type is physical. Lots of curses going on. Keep rolling, slashes with a sickle. It's the main default attack with special abilities of Flurry. There'll be multiple quick attacks, death runes, 4 runes spawn under you, you better move before they explode. Flicker Strike, teleport behind you and immediately slash you. And Bone Storm, which is a wall of bones that'll shower the arena with spears. And finally, Death Mortar. It's gonna fire a barrage of mortars at you. Whew. And Praetor's Love. You're gonna meet the Praetor. He's gonna come in and help her out. Let's finish this battle off.
I hate to put down a sister witch, but you had it coming.
Next up is the Praetor himself in the mausoleum with physical and fire damage, and he's gonna slash you, and he's Flurry, Soul-Rending Slash, Perisher, Sunder, and Consort's Love all happen in this particular battle. He actually went down pretty fast for me. Let's finish this battle out.
At your request.
And then we reach Lathan, this poor guy in the cemetery. He's going to be very dangerous. Once you reach the Cemetery of the Eternals, you're kind of going to be locked into a spot with physical and cold damage coming at you. Default attack is he swings his arm, slams his sword, and he'll slash at you twice. Barrage, he'll fire a torrent of 3 spirits. Spiritual Eruption. Erupts spirits from the ground and slams them down. Those are dangerous. Spirit Burrow stomps the ground. Ghosts chase you, and Earthquake slams ground with sword, and a large cone of damage happens. Let's finish this battle out.
Your dreary little tale is over, old man.
Crowbell. This one's a little tricky in the hunting grounds. You stop damaging him about halfway. You only take physical damage from this one. But he seems to have a lot of health with swiping of the claw, and when he gets the bell, he's going to pick it up and try to overhead swipe ya. Special abilities are Ground Slam, Leap, and Raged, double bell swings. First he's got to tear this place apart and get out. He's going to run to his small arena, which is not far away. Make sure you're chasing him down. Get locked in here into a tiny arena and do your best.
Death and decay.
The King of the Mists had to unlock or open up a lot of these particular tributes. It's tough physical and chaos damage. The default attack of projectiles, and they'll be flying at you pretty quick. Special abilities are Afflicted Storm. Look out for the purple insects. Stay away from the splatters on the ground. as they will inflict damage. He's gonna get his health back. He becomes immune for a while and restores his health. This is where the tough battle really starts. Just gotta keep a move on. You're gonna have stuff flying at you the entire time. Alright, let's finish this battle out. Headed to the Executioner. Another dangerous one, but he's a little slower, so we should be able to get around. Physical and fire damage is what you'll be facing here. Default attack are large sweeping axe swings, and if you get too close he'll hit you with his fist. Reinforcements, special abilities, non-stop soldier minions, sunder. Will send a line of damage at you. Execution sentence has a large AoE blast and guillotine. Sometimes a guillotine drops out of the sky into the arena. And leap slam. Jump at the player and slam the axe down. So you gotta keep moving. Also another tough boss. Alright, let's finish this battle out. Candlemass. Another interesting boss in Ogham Manor. You'll be inside of a church and you're going to be battering this particular creature who is actually very dangerous with a lot of interesting attacks. Sword slashes. He's going to throw fire at you. He's going to breathe fire at you. And that fire is going to track. So get ready for fire resistance, and that should help out in this battle. Ooh, look out for that sword slash. Throw some of those flames at you.
I simply must have my own one of those someday.
And we are here in the final boss of Act 1 in the arena after a long walk through to meet Count Geonor in Ogham Manor down in the dungeon area. Okay, this is going to be a toughie. You're in a small arena. He does physical and cold damage. Cold will stun you into place. He has a couple phases. Look out for the multiple swings of the claymore. And once you take him down to 25%, he's going to change. Right now he's swinging multiple times and he can leap in the air right at you. Avalanche. He creates two walls of frost in a cone shape and then explodes them. You have multiple minions that show up in here. You can use them to your advantage if you're a witch. Let's just keep moving around. Get him down to 25% and hope for the best. Let's finish out this battle.
Manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Desolation. Solstice of pain. pulse quickens. The eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Esamir endured, but soon all were devoured. In unending war, death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Desolation. I will take out your hearts and savor each bite. Desolation. I smell your blood.
I hope this video helped some of you out. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.